The Wolverines Sports Network is on the air.
He's going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East. A Wolverine walk-off winner.
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines.
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Bow City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Bow City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
And we are back on the Wolverines Sports Network. Game 2 of our doubleheader about to get underway. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City. For Geneva, leading off, it's the center fielder, Molly Shelley. Kyra Wilcox at second will bat second. Lexi Zanuck, the shortstop, hits third. Justine Robbins, the right fielder, hits cleanup. Faith Bonder, the DP, will hit fifth. Aaliyah Ottaviani, the first baseman, bats sixth. Madison Rapp will play third base and bat seventh. Stacy Rodriguez in left field hits eighth. Isabella Skurlak will catch and bat ninth. Mackenzie Rapp is in the flex position, and she will pitch. Shelley, Wilcox, Zanuck, Robbins, Bonner, Ottaviani, Madison Rapp, Rodriguez, and Skurlak for Geneva. For Grove City, leading off in left field, it's Evelyn Montone. Noelle Anthony in center field will bat second. Cora Myers, the first baseman, hits third. Abigail Metters will pitch and bat cleanup. Zoe Lidner will play short and bat fifth. Erin Timms is the DP in game 2. She'll hit sixth. Sydney Shea will catch and bat seventh. Emma Vogt, the third baseman, hits eighth. Sydney McBride will bat ninth and play right field. Abby Stauffer, the second baseman, in the flex position. Montone, Anthony Myers, Metters, Lidner, Timms, Shea, Vogt, McBride. The umpires, Adam Vistano behind the plate. And in the field, it's Jeff Ryan and Abigail Metters getting ready to make her second start of the afternoon. Her first pitch to Molly Shelley on the way. And it misses a bit low for ball one. Shelley in game 1. 2 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 runs, 2 steals. Metters 1-0, misses high. It's now 2-0. Today's second game starting at 5:31, pretty much right on time. 2-0, swing and a miss. With possible weather coming, teams hustled up. The umpires hustled. Everybody, there was not much dilly-dallying between games. The 2-1. Golfed out to left. This is trouble. Montone going back and makes the catch at the fence. Made the catch. Van Zanuck was trying to, the third base coach, head coach, was trying to say she pinned it against the fence. But it is Montone making a catch at the fence to rob Shelley of extra bases. One down for Kyra Wilcox. Wilcox, 1 for 4 with a run scored in game 1. And Metters' first pitch is high for a ball. Wilcox, the only lefty batter in the lineup. A little high now, 2-0. Temperature in the 70s, mix of clouds and sun, more clouds than sun. 2-0 in for a strike to Wilcox. It's now 2-1. We'll get you the Wolverine defense in a moment. 2-1 low, now 3-1. Sydney Shea doing the catching for Metters. Cora Myers at first, Abby Stauffer at second, Emma Vogt at third, and Zoe Lidner is at short. So 3 freshmen in the infield, along with the junior Stauffer. Outfield, Montone in left, Anthony in center. And the right fielder is Sidney McBride, and the 3-1 misses low. Wilcox with a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Lexi Zanuck. Zanuck, 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored in game 1. As we are in game number 2 of the doubleheader, Geneva won the opener 7-2. First pitch to Zanuck from Metters is a strike. Metters went 4 1/3 in game 1. The Wolverine pitching staff afflicted by injuries. Olivia Lancey out. Ellie Day, who started Monday in game 2, out. 0-1, misses 1-1. Metters missed Saturday and Monday due to illness. This is her first day back. Alexis Jackson, who has not pitched a whole lot this year, pitched quite a bit her first 2 years. Pitched in relief in game 1. We may see her here in the nightcap as well. 1-1, fouled on the right field line towards the parking area. And a solid hit on the driver's side, or the passenger side over there. It's 1-2. So 1-2 on Lexi Zanuck. Pitch low, runner on the move. Shea throws down, and safe is Wilcox with a stolen base. Shea threw from her knees, made it close, but Wilcox able to pick up the stolen base. That's her 16th theft of the season. And the count now 2-2. 2-2 roller left side. Lindner behind it, guns over to first, and Zanuck beats it out. Not hit hard at all. Wilcox stays at second. The ball in front of her, she could not go anywhere. Now first and second, that's the first hit of the inning. Brings up Justine Robbins. Robbins 2 for 4 today. 2-run triple in the 5th in game 1, and then had a single in the 6th. That 2-run triple, if you were going to say what was the play of the game, that was probably it. Metters gets the sign from Shea. Pitch in the dirt, skips away. And the runners both move up 60 feet. Wilcox to third, Zanuck to second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. Metters and Shea have not worked a lot together. It's not the first time, but it's not the, generally speaking, it is Shea doing the catching for Olivia Lancey, or whoever the game 2 starter is, with Kristen Tesh catching Metters. The 1-0. That misses away. 2-0. Grove City will have Montone Anthony Myers do in the home half of the first. Geneva threatening. 2-0. Popped up on the infield. Stauffer says she has it. And she gloves it for the second out. 2 down for the DP, Faith Bonner. Bonner 1 for 4 with an RBI in game 1. Of course, in game 1, the Wolverines had first and third, nobody out, and did not score. Kind of seemed to be a pretense as to what was going to happen. This one rolled through the left side. It gets past Vogt. It's a base hit. 1 run in. Montone up with it. The throw to the plate is going to be late. It is a 2-run single. Throwback to first. Diving in safely as Bonner. A 2-run single with 2 down. Geneva gets the clutch hit from the DP Bonner. Wilcox scores. Zanuck scores. And Geneva is on top 2-0. Two down for Aaliyah Ottaviani, the first baseman. On base all 4 times in game 1. 2 singles and 2 walks. And Geneva has the early lead, 2-0. Madison Rapp will be taking the rubber in the bottom of the inning with the lead. She goes for her 9th win of the season. We'll talk about her in the home half of the first. 1-0 misses low, now 2-0. Bonner over at first, probably not going anywhere. The 2-0. Strike at the knees, it's now 2-1 on Ottaviani, the Riverside High grad. Metters 2-1, misses a bit high, and it's now 3-1. Seems at least nearly going a hitter's zone. 3 balls and a strike. Metters deals. It's high for ball 4. The second walk of the inning. Now 2 on for Madison Rapp. Rapp caught in game 1, playing third base in game 2. As it'll be Skurlock doing the catching in game 2. Rapp 1 for 3 with a walk, or 0 for 3, excuse me, with a walk, hit into a double play in the opener. Metters' first pitch. It's a strike on the outer third, 0-1 to Rapp. Rapp, righty batter towards the front of the box. 1-0, misses low, 1-1 on Rapp. Metters deals. And that one is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Update you on the PAC scoreboard as we go along as well. Right now the scoreboard reads 2-0 Geneva. Pop on the right side. Stauffer behind the first base bag will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But Geneva able to score twice on Bonner's 2-run single. Geneva, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. Middle of the first in game 2 at College Field. It's Geneva 2. Grove City coming to bat on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Mackenzie Rapp in the circle for Geneva, and her first pitch to Evelyn Montone is ripped foul up the third baseline. Rapp, 8-3 record this year, ERA of 1.78, 15th appearance, 14th start, 7 complete games, a couple of shutouts. Also has a save, 78 2/3 innings, 73 hits, 39 strikeouts, only 8 walks. So there will be balls put in play, but she has a good defense behind her. Opponents hitting only .235 against the senior from Penn Trafford. 0-1, misses low, 1-1. Evelyn Montone, 2 for 4 in game 1, a double and a single, a couple flyouts to center as well. Montone, Anthony, and Myers due for the Wolverines in the home half of the first. 1-1, misses low, now 2-1. Third baseman Madison Rapp creeping in. The liner speared by the diving shortstop Lexi Zanuck for out number 1. 1 down for Noelle Anthony. Bunt single in the first inning in game 1. She finished up 1 for 4. Bouncer left side, grabbed by Rapp. Guns over to first in time, and quickly 2 down in the first. It brings up Cora Myers. Myers 0 for 3 in the opener. Bouncer right back to the circle. Grabbed by Mackenzie Rapp. Throws the first, and Grove City is retired in short order. Zeros across for Grove City in the first. We head to inning number 2. Geneva on top, 2-0 on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
First pitch of the second inning to Stacy Rodriguez is outside for a ball. Rodriguez, Skurlock, Shelley due for Geneva. Metters 1-0, Low 2-0. Geneva scoring twice in the top of the first. GTs lead 2-0 in game 2. Geneva won the opener 7-2. We'll look at some other PAC finals in a moment. 2-0 is a strike, now 2-1. Waynesburg defeated Teal 5-3. Westminster over Franciscan 13-0. Two-1 misses high, now 3-0. St. Vincent and Chatham are underway in game 2, 1-0. St. Vincent with the lead in that one. 3-1 for Metters, misses low for ball 4. That'll bring up Isabella Skurlock, who pinch hit and struck out in game 1. Update on the Wolverines scoreboard. A couple of updates, and they're both good. First pitch to Skurlock, shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. It's 0-1. Grove City men's tennis, a win today over St. Vincent, 7-0. So that gives the Wolverines the number 2 seed in the PAC tournament and a quarterfinal bye. And the women's lacrosse team goes to 12-3 overall, 8-0 in the league, 12th straight win. 0-1, foul right field side. Count now 0-2. Grove City, third straight shutout, 22-0 over Bethany. The Wolverines, they're off this week, and they will host Otterbein in a late season non-conference tilt next Wednesday at Don Lyle Field. 0-2 for Metters, high 1-2. Thirteen different Grove City players scored in the win. There'll be a lengthy recap on athletics.gcc.edu later. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Skurlock down on strikes. Abigail Metters with her first strikeout in the nightcap. One down, back to the top of the order for Molly Shelley. Flew out to left in the first. She's 2 for 5 in the doubleheader. Rodriguez, pretty good speed over at first. Metters' first pitch misses high for a ball. Grove City men's lacrosse team will be playing tonight against Bethany, 7 o'clock. The opening face-off for that one. 1-0 low, 2-0. And there is some milling around in the Wolverine bullpen on the third base side. (2-0). Popped out behind second base. Zoe Lidner, the shortstop, will grab it for the second out. That'll bring up Kyra Wilcox. Walked, stole a base, and scored on the 2-run single by Bonner last inning. 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored in the doubleheader. 2 down for left-hand hitting Wilcox. Puts a bunt on the third base side. Vogt can't get there. It's grabbed by Lidner, the shortstop, but everybody is safe. And it's now first and second for Lexi Zanuck. Zanuck singled and scored last inning. Third hit of the afternoon for Geneva. Zanuck 2 for 4, 2 runs scored today. First pitch by Metters, popped on the right field side into foul territory. Crossing into the foul territory, making the catch is Abby Stauffer, who covered a lot of ground to get there, and that will end the threat. For Geneva in the second, no runs. 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. Middle of the second inning in game 2, Geneva on top on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Abigail Metters leads off in the bottom of the second inning. Metters 2-run single in game 1. And she hits a fister and a diving catch made by Lexi Zanuck. Right near the second base bag. That's the second Grove City batter that she has robbed so far. Out number 1. One down for Zoe Lidner, who pinch ran and scored in game 1. She swings first pitch and fouls it off. Linder making her 13th start of the season, hitting .278. No home runs, 9 runs batted in. 0-1. This one's golfed out to left, and it will drop in front of Rodriguez for a base hit. First hit of the nightcap for the Wolverines. That'll bring up Erin Timms, who is the DP in game 2. Timms making her 5th start of the season, 5 of 17 at the plate, hitting .294, no home runs, and 2 runs batted in. Lindner 1 steal on the season. She's over at first with 1 away. Wrap deals. It's low for a ball. The Wolverines will be getting in the box hacking here in game 2. The 1-0 in there for strike 1 and 1. Again, only 8 walks this year for Mackenzie Rapp in now 80 innings of work. The 1-1 fouled off of Timms in the batter's box. It's 1-2. One and two, the pitch on the way. Bounce on the right side. Wilcox with it, shovels it to Zanuck at second. The turn, double play, 4-6-3. And that ends the inning for Grove City. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left. On to the third, 2-0 Geneva on the Wolverines Sports Network.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
What's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
First pitch to Justine Robbins is low for a ball. Robbins popped out to second in her first at bat in game 2. Robbins 2 for 5 in the doubleheader. Abigail Metters 1-0. Skied out into medium center field, and there to make the catch is Noelle Anthony for out number 1. One away for Faith Bonner. 2-run single in the first. That was the big hit so far in this one. She bats with nobody on and 1 away. Swings the first pitch out into short center field. Anthony coming a long way to make the catch. And quickly 2 down here in the third. That'll bring up Aaliyah Ottaviani, walked in the first. She's been on base 5 times today in 5 plate appearances. 2 singles and 3 walks. The Wolverines have yet to crack the code with her. Metters' first pitch in for a strike on Ottaviani. We're in game number 2, the third inning. Geneva won the opener 7-2. Grove City looking to get a split here. The 0-1 fouled straight back. And it is 0-2. Third baseman Vogt creeping in from third, 0-2. That misses away. Now a ball and 2 strikes on Ottaviani. Right hand hitting first baseman, the 1-2. Roped to left center, a base hit. Montone up with it quickly, but a 2-out single for Geneva in the third. And Ottaviani on for the 6th time in the doubleheader. 2 away for Madison Rapp. Rapp 0 for 4 with a walk in the doubleheader, popped out to second in the first. Corner infielders creep in. Metter's first pitch there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Metters getting the sign from Sydney Shea, and this one's lined up the middle of the base hit. Anthony over to it. Ottaviani will cruise into second. Rapp with a 2-out single. 2 on, 2 down for Stacy Rodriguez, walked in the second. Geneva an opportunity here to add to a 2-0 lead. Metters' first pitch is a strike. Early on, Metters was falling behind hitters, but now getting dialed in and working ahead. Ottaviani at second, Rapp the trail runner at first. 0-1 from Metters. Misses high and away, and they got to even up the count at a ball and a strike. Rodriguez officially 0 for 1 in the doubleheader. Had a walk, a sac fly, and a foul out in game 1. 1-1 high, 2-1. Take a look at the PAC scoreboard as time permits. The 2-1. Swing and a miss now, 2-2. We can do that now. Chatham held off St. Vincent 8-5 in game 1. Westminster completes a sweep of Franciscan today, 13-0 and 14-3. Franciscan led 3-0 in game 2, but then Westminster scored a pair of touchdowns. 2-2 high. Now 3-2, so the runners will be off on the pitch. Waynesburg sweeps Teal 5-3 and 8-0. There go the runners. The 3-2 is high. Ball 4. Rodriguez walks again. And the bases are loaded for Isabella Skurlak. Skurlak 0 for 2 today with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch to Skurlak is a strike at the belt, 0-1. Certainly a pivotal moment in this game, one would think. Oh, 1 foul out of play, 0-2, and now Metter's 1 strike away from getting off the tightrope. Ottaviani at third, Madison Rapp at second, Rodriguez at first. Count is 0-2 on Skurlak, the number 9 batter. The 0-2 bounces in, good stop by Shea. Ottaviani took a couple of steps down the line and then quickly retreated back to the base. And it's now 1-2 on Skurlak, the Central Valley grad. The 1-2 from Metters misses away. That'll even the count at 2-2. Bases loaded in the top of the third for Geneva. All this coming with 2 outs. Ottaviani singled, Rapp singled, Rodriguez walked. The 2-2. And it's going to sneak through, base hit up the middle. 2 runs will score. Skurlak able to get the bat on the ball and punch it through. Ottaviani comes home. Rapp not far behind. The second 2-run single of the afternoon for Geneva, and that doubles the lead. It is 4-0. Rodriguez stops at second. And back to the top of the order for Geneva for Molly Shelley, who's 0 for 2 in the nightcap. Went 2 for 4 with 2 doubles in game 1. Head coach Kristen Kramer out of the third base dugout to talk to the Wolverine infield. But Geneva getting the big hit again. Did it a couple times in game 1 and here in game 2. 2 2-run singles. They both have come with 2 outs. All 4 runs have scored with 2 outs. You know, in sports today, there are certainly so many numbers out there. Some of them are important. Some of them are just, you know, maybe window dressing. But those 2-out runs, that's a very significant stat. And Geneva getting going with nobody on and 2 outs. After back-to-back flyouts to center. Now 2 on, 2 away for Molly Shelley. Metter's first pitch. It is high for ball 1. St. Vincent still leading Chatham 1-0 in the third. I believe that's the only other game right now ongoing. 1-0. Hit out into short left center field. And Noel Anthony makes the catch. Tying the all-time record with 3 putouts in an inning, but not before Geneva scores twice with 2 outs. 2 runs, 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 left. After 2.5 at College Field, Geneva on top, 4-0 on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Sydney Shea leads off. The one swung on it. 1-2 on Shea, and this one fouled off. Shea catching in game 2, played third base in game 1, went 1 for 3 in the opener. One, 2, off-speed pitch low, now 2-2. Shea swings the 2-2, fouls it out of play. Third baseman Madison Rapp in front of the bag off the line. The 2-2 from Mackenzie Rapp. Looped foul on the right or left field side, pardon me. And it stays 2-2. Shea, Emma Vogt, Sydney McBride to bat here in the third. It's Grove City looks to chip away at Geneva's 4-0 lead. 2-2, bounced on the left side. It sneaks through for a base hit. Sydney Shea with a second hit of the nightcap for Grove City. And that'll bring up Emma Vogt, the freshman third baseman. Vogt on the season hitting .273, 9 for 33 with a couple of doubles. And we'll have a pinch runner over at first for Shea. And it's going to be Zoe Bott emerging out of the dugout. So Bott, who started in right field in game 1, will pinch run for Shea in game 2. Vogt, righty batter. Rapp's first pitch pumped in there for a strike. Rapp has only had to make 23 pitches so far, 17 strikes, 6 balls. 0-1, loop down the left field line. It is a fair ball. It's going to be extra bases. Bott on her way to third. Bott getting the wave around. Zanuck double clutch. The relay is going to be off the mark. Now trying to get to third is Vogt, and she's going to be safe. Avoided the tag of Rapp down at third. Vogt just got the landing gear down in time. She's in at third, and the Wolverines are on the board. It is 4-1. It will be a double with Vogt taking third on the throw. And here come the Wolverines. That'll bring up Sydney McBride, who pinch ran in game 1. Sydney McBride standing in, takes strike one. McBride making her 16th start, hitting .385 this year, 10 home runs, or 10 for 26, no home runs, 6 runs batted in. 0-1 fouled off, and it's now 0-2. 0-2 to Sydney McBride, the number 9 batter in the order. Vogt over at third, and Rapp sends the 0-2 in. That's fouled off again by McBride, fighting off a tough pitch. So Grove City on the board. Still nobody out. The pitch to McBride misses away. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And the Gainesville, Virginia product. The 1-2. Pop foul third base side. Skurlock comes over along with Madison Rapp. Neither can get there as it lands in the Grove City dugout. And it stays 1-2. Some darker clouds moving in. We've had occasional sunshine today, but most of the games have been played in cloud cover. 1-2. Down the left field line, it will hook well foul. And the at-bat continues. Ball and 2 strikes. Pitch from Rapp down the left field line, fouled again. And we do hear, you can hear some thunder in the distance off to the west. Vogt over at third, another 1-2. That would miss high and away. Nice stab made by Skurlock. Count now 2-2 on Sydney McBride. Shea singled leading off. Zoe Bott ran for and scored on the Vogt double. Vogt's now at third after the throw came all the way through. The 2-2 popped on the infield. Zanuck, the shortstop, in the middle of the diamond, makes the catch for out number 1. Back to the top of the order to Evelyn Montone. She was robbed by Zanuck to lead off the game. Montone 2 for 5 in the doubleheader. Wolverines have gotten 1 run back. They look for more here. Montone jumps on this one. It is hit out towards left center field on the run, and it's going to get down. Rodriguez picks it up near the fence. Montone into second with a double, and the Wolverines have cut the lead in half. It is 4-2. Montone, an RBI double, belting that one to the left center gap. It is now 4-2. Noelle Anthony to bat. Anthony grounded out to third in her first at bat, 1 for 5 in the doubleheader. Anthony fouls off the first one, and it's 0-1. But Grove City getting on the board here. Still only 1 out. Montone out at second. One misses. It's now 1-1. Bouncer left side. Zanuck, the shortstop, checks the runner back to second, throws over to first in time to get the speedy Noelle Anthony, and that is out number 2. 2 away for Cora Myers. Hit a comebacker to Rapp in the first. Myers 0 for 4 in the doubleheader. Rapp's first pitch to Myers in for a strike. 0-1 to the Wolverine first baseman. Montone at second, very good speed. Myers takes the 0-1 low. It's now 1-1. Each team scoring twice in the third. Myers pops this one out into short center field. Molly Shelley is there to make the catch, and that will end the inning. RBI doubles by Emma Volk and Evelyn Montone get Grove City on the board, however. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 left. Through 3, Geneva leads 4-2 on the Wolverines Sports Network.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community, many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home, and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
You use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/.
Pitching change for Grove City. Alexis Jackson comes on. She went 2 2/3 in game 1. She'll face Kyra Wilcox to lead off. Wilcox, Zanuck, and Robbins. The first pitch is high for a ball. Wilcox walked and scored in the first, singled in the second. The 1-0 is on the outside corner. A strike 1-1. The 1-1. Wilcox thought about slapping at it, took it for a ball. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike for Abigail Metters. We'll get you her line in a moment. 2-1 from Jackson High, 3-1. Metters went 3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. 4 walks and a strikeout. Right now she is the pitcher of record on the downside for Grove City. 3-1 on Kyra Wilcox. Jackson deals. Bouncer left side off the tip of the glove of Volk, and Wilcox with an infield hit. She's on base for the 3rd time in 4 innings. 4th straight at bat, their 4th straight plate appearance in which she's reached safely. She's on for Lexi Zanuck, who is 1 for 2 in the nightcap, singled and scored in the first, fouled out in the 2nd inning. 2 for 5 with a walk and a run, 2 runs scored in the doubleheader. Jackson's first pitch, high for a ball. And just, for those of you who are watching or listening, there is some weather in the area. So it is, hopefully we get through it unscathed, but there is some. We'll just keep you abreast as to what's going on. The 1-0. Strike at the knees, now 1-1 on Zanuck. Alexis Jackson on in relief. 1-1, bouncer left side. Lindner, the shortstop with it, throws to Stauffer for 1 on to first, safe. Zanuck beats the wrap at first. Wilcox, the lead runner, cut down. 6-4. One down for Justine Robbins. 0 for 2 in the nightcap. 2 for 6 in the doubleheader. The run scored and 2 runs batted in. Jackson's first pitch popped foul territory, and it will land in the Geneva bullpen on the first base side. Right now, for here in Mercer County, there is a severe thunderstorm warning, but the storm for now is way in the northwest part of the county, up by Greenville, in West Salem Township. Oh, 1, bouncer left side. Lindner with it. She'll go to the bag for 1, and that's all she'll get. Not sure if she couldn't get the ball out of the glove, but Zanuck is retired. Robbins will reach on the force play. 2 down for Faith Bonner. 2-run single in the first. She's 2 for 6 in the doubleheader. Batting with Robbins over at first. The top of the fourth, Geneva leading 4-2. Jackson's first pitch is high for a ball. Jackson deals. This one's lined to right. It is a base hit. McBride up with it. Bobbles it now. Picks up the throw. Going to third. And Vogt will not get the tag down. Robbins able to take third on the misplay. So it'll be a single and an E9. Allowing Robbins to go to third on the play. And a pinch runner for Bonner over at first. It will be Peyton James running for Bonner here. So James came on and ran in the last game for Bonner and scored. She will come on, and Geneva hoping that she scores again here. Ottaviani, 1 for 1 with a run scored in game 2. She is 3 for 3 with 3 walks today. Will this be lucky 7 finally for Grove City and retire Ottaviani? First pitch is high for a ball. Runner on the move, throw down. And the lead runner will score. And the stolen base getting in with the head first dive is James. The double steal makes it 5-2. Now Kristen Kramer will come out and convene the infield, but Geneva adds to the lead, the double steal. Robbins scored and ended up, James was in the rundown, but the Wolverines couldn't get her. Now 5-2 and a runner in scoring position. Could not have worked out better for Geneva. Get the run and the trail runner safe. The run for now is unearned, but it's 5-2 Geneva. The pitch was a ball to Ottaviani. James out at second after the stolen base. Jackson's 1-0, low, 2-0. Geneva 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 6 runners left on so far. Grove City 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Count 2-0 on Aaliyah Ottaviani. Pitch from Jackson. Strike at the belt now, 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, Grove City will have Jackson, Lindner, and Timms, 4, 5, and 6 due to bat. The 2-1. Bouncer left side, knocked down by Vogt, grabbed by Lindner, and she'll put it in her pocket. It is an infield hit. James goes to third on the play. Now first and third with 2 down. And we'll see if Geneva puts the double steal on again. Madison Rapp will stand in. Singleton scored in her last at bat. First pitch taken for a strike. Taviani will steal second. So she's out at second. Runners at second and third. (0-1) in for a strike. Now 0-2 to Madison Rapp. Ottaviani at second. James is the lead runner at third. The 0-2. High, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes on Madison Rapp, the number 7 hitter in the order. Skied on the infield. Abby Stauffer near the second base bag will make the catch. And that ends the inning. But Geneva adds to the lead. Tornadoes score a run. 3 hits, 1 error, 2 left. Halfway home in game 2. Geneva's lead is 5-2. We'll be back with more after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
Alexis Jackson, her first at bat in game 2, and she fouls it off the plate. Jackson coming on to pitch last inning. She's in the 4th spot of the order. Jackson 0 for 2 with a walk in game 1. 5-2 Geneva the lead in the bottom of the 4th. (0-1) is looped out into left field. It drops in for a base hit. So Jackson fights that one off. And the Wolverines have the leadoff batter on for Zoe Lidner. Lidner singled back in the 2nd. She pinch ran and scored in game 1. And what do we have? Well, Kristen Tesh grabbed the helmet, was coming out of the dugout, but if Alexis Jackson comes out, she's done. Starters get a re-entry, subs do not. So it will be Jackson running for herself over at first. Lindner jumps on the first one, hits it out to center field. Now drifting towards right center, and Molly Shelley makes the catch for the first out of the 4th inning. That'll bring up Erin Timms, hit into a 4-6-3 double play in her first at bat. First offering from Rapp in for a strike. 0-1 on Timms. 34 strikes, 10 balls for Rapp. 0-1 misses a bit low. Count even at a ball and a strike. (1-1) punched out to center, drops in for a base hit. Jackson into second. Erin Timms with a base hit, and the Wolverines will bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Sydney Shea. Shea singled in her last at bat. First and second for Sydney Shea. There's a lot of thunder in her bat. Shea swings first pitch and fouls it off. 0-1. Rapp, if you're wondering, has given up one home run this year. The wind has died down a little bit. 0-1 is high. 1-1 now on Sydney Shea. Jackson at second, Timms at first with one down in the fourth. The 1-1 from Rapp. Shea drives one out to left. Rodriguez going back, still going back, will make the catch near the fence for a long second out. Shea gave it a ride, but got under it just enough for out number 2. 2 down for Emma Vogt. RBI double and a run scored last inning. Chance to cut into this 5-2 margin. First pitch from Rapp is inside for a ball, 1-0. Geneva won the opener 7-2. And on top 5-2 in the nightcap. The 1-0. Foul on the third base side, 1-1, sending head coach Kristen Kramer skipping out of the way. Jackson at second, Timms at first. Okay speed on the bases. 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Both runners aided by the fact that there are 2 outs. But now Vogt behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Outfield straightaway and shallow. One-two, skied to left into foul territory. Rodriguez on the run, hits off the fence in foul territory. Right wavelength, wrong frequency. And it stays 1-2. Rapp gets the sign, the 1-2. Popped on the infield. Third baseman Rapp near the bag makes the catch. And that ends the threat for the Wolverines. Grove City, a pair of singles, but the Wolverines do not score. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners stranded. On to the 5th, 5-2 Geneva on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D, that means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Stacy Rodriguez leads off for Geneva. Rodriguez, Skurlock, Shelley, 8-9-1 in the Geneva batting order. Facing Alexis Jackson on in relief for second inning of work. And the first pitch is at the top of the zone, a strike to Rodriguez, who has walked twice in the nightcap. Officially 0 for 1 in the doubleheader. 3 walks and a sac fly. She also fouled out in game 1. 0-1 drops in for a strike, now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, and we may be approaching a lightning delay here. 0-2 popped on the infield. And it's going to land foul. Shea dove for it, just couldn't get there. So Rodriguez stays alive. No balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 5th, nobody out. But again, we are perilously close to a delay. Lightning in the area. 0-2, pop behind the plate. Shea gives it a look. That lands on top of us. And it stays 0-2. Wolverine defense, Shea doing the catching. Cora Myers at first, Abby Stauffer at second, Emma Vogt at third, and the shortstop is Zoe Lidner. Evelyn Montone in left. Noelle Anthony in center, Sydney McBride in right. Pop foul first base side, and it lands in the Geneva dugout, or the Geneva bullpen, excuse me. And it stays 0-2. And we are going into a lightning delay. So the game will go into a delay at 6:36 here in the 5th inning. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and update you on what's going on or what might happen or what might not happen. But we have a lightning delay in the 5th with Geneva leading 5-2. We'll be back after this quick break on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
So we are in a lightning delay here. It began at 6:36. We're not exactly sure how long we will wait. We're also dealing with perhaps darkness coming. The sunset is around 8 o'clock as well. But right now, we are in a lightning delay. The lightning, it's close enough that we have to delay, but we don't know if we necessarily are at an imminent storm threat in terms of precipitation. But we are in a delay here at College Field. (5-2) Geneva with the lead. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll recap what's happened here in Game 2. We'll look at the PAC scoreboard, and we'll see if we can get any other information. So we'll take a break and fill you in on what's going on as we are in a lightning delay at College Field.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
That's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to four-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at goredforwomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
And we are back here at College Field in a lightning delay. Grove City and Geneva in Game 2. Geneva leading 5-2. Geneva won the opener 7-2. Here in game number 2, we went into the lightning delay at 6:36, which was about 7 minutes ago. Right now, it is not precipitating here. Again, the sky out in front of us, which would be to the southwest, is trying to lighten up a little bit. All the storms are off behind us to the north, but they are close enough that the lightning delay comes into play, and that's it's unfortunate, but that's for the safety involved. And again, we're just kind of waiting this one out for a little while until it's safe to resume play. Geneva scored twice in the first inning. Kyra Wilcox with a one-out walk stole second. Lexi Zanuck with a base hit, and they both scored on Faith Bonner's two-run single, and Geneva had a 2-0 lead. Geneva added to the lead in the third after 2 outs. Aaliyah Ottaviani a single, Madison Rapp singled. A walk to Stacy Rodriguez loaded the bases, and Isabella Skurlak with a 2-run single to make it 4-0. Grove City gets 2 back in the bottom of the third, as Sydney Shea led off with a single. Zoe Bott ran for her and scored when Emma Vogt doubled. Then Vogt scored when Evelyn Montone doubled. The Montone was at second with 1 down, but the Wolverines stranded her there. It was 4-2 after 3. In the top of the fourth, Geneva gets 1 back. Wilcox singled, was erased on a force play. Justine Robbins reached on a force play as well. Bonner singled to right, and then with first and third, a double steal. allowed Robbins to score. That made it 5-2. In the fourth, Grove City had first and second, one down, but stranded Alexis Jackson at second and Aaron Timms at first. And that's how we've got to where we are right now. 5-2 in the top of the fifth. The batter is Stacy Rodriguez for Geneva, and she's behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Geneva won the first game today by a final of 7-2. To recap that one for you, Geneva scored in the first inning. Molly Shelley a double, stole third, scored on a throwing error. Geneva then in the bottom of the first, Grove City had first and third, nobody out, but did not score, and that certainly loomed large. Geneva then gets 6 runs in the fifth. Justine Robbins a 2-run triple, Molly Shelley an RBI double. Bonner had an RBI single. Rodriguez a sacrifice fly. That made it 7-0. Grove City scoring twice in the bottom of the seventh. Sydney Shea and Lily Midle both singled. And then with the bases loaded, Abigail Metters a 2-run single. But that was all for the Wolverines, who dropped the opener by a final of 7-2. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the PAC scoreboard. We'll catch you up on Wolverines sports. We'll look at the other softball as well, all that and much, much more, as Grove City and Geneva are in a weather delay on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. Check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
So we're back here at College Field. The lightning delay continuing right now. That coaches and athletic director Todd Gibson meeting, discussing some options and so forth. And we are in a delay with Geneva leading 5-2 in the top of the fifth. This is not an official game. Has to go 5 innings, or the losing team has to have 5 at bats. And right now, top of the fifth. Geneva batting and with the lead. So if we don't resume, we would have to finish it up down, presumably down in Beaver Falls sometime in the next couple of weeks. And Geneva already has a reschedule scheduled for Monday at Hiram. So, the schedule, you get to this time of year, it can get compacted quickly. And, of course, it's a very significant game in the standings for both teams. Geneva trying to chase down Westminster for the top spot. Grove City looking to stay in contention for a PAC tournament berth. So there's a lot riding on this one. And right now we are in a delay with Geneva leading 5-2 in the fifth inning. If we resume play, of course, we'll have the video back on, but we're letting things charge up here in the interim so we don't run out of juice as we get along later. Looking at the PAC scoreboard, let's pull it up here right now. Chatham and St. Vincent are in the sixth inning in Latrobe, tied at 2. Chatham going for the sweep. The other finals today, we mentioned Chatham winning the first one 8-5. The other twin bills are concluded. Waynesburg University beat Teal 5-3 and then 8-0. Westminster swept Franciscan 13-0 and 14-3. And, of course, our first game today here was Geneva 7, Grove City 2. Other finals in terms of Grove City sports, the men's tennis team defeats St. Vincent 7-0. Wolverines wrap up the number 2 seed in the PAC tournament. Women's lacrosse, Grove City wraps up the top seed in the PAC tournament, a 22-0 win at Bethany. 4th straight shutout, 12th straight victory for the Wolverines. They'll host Otterbein next Wednesday in a non-leaguer. And Grove City men's lacrosse just about to get underway down at Bethany. 7 o'clock, the opening draw in that one down at Dawn Alt Stadium. Grove City taking on Bethany. Wolverines will be home in men's lacrosse Saturday. St. Mary's of Maryland at 11. Then the Wolverines will play Teal at 4 o'clock over at Thorn Field. 5-2 is our score in game number 2. A schedule update for the Geneva folks. Geneva will be at John Carroll Friday, at Chatham Saturday. Single game at Hiram Monday at 4:30. Grove City will be home to Franciscan Saturday at 1 o'clock for Senior Day. The Wolverines' non-conference game tomorrow with Penn State Altoona is off the schedule. No makeup details available for that right now, but that game will not be played tomorrow. And then the Wolverines will be home next Wednesday for Hiram. The trip to Mount Aloysius next Tuesday also off the schedule. So that's a recap of what's upcoming for everybody. So far, Geneva, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. 8 left on. Grove City, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 3 runners left. We're going to take another break. We'll see if we can get any information. If we do, we'll pass it on to you. Lightning delay at College Field. This is the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
We are back here at College Field as the lightning delay continues. And not wanting to speak out of turn, but it looks like we may be done for the evening here as coaches are getting together and discussing potential makeup options. The reverse site rule would come into play where this game would be concluded at Geneva because they made the trip up for today. But so let's... Well, I think we may have so do we have news we can pass on? Okay. They're going to go talk to the umpires, but okay. So, Mr. Gibson, the athletic director, passing on. Can I? Is that for public knowledge or? Sure. He says here. So, what the tentative? This is not confirmed. But the tentative plan appears to be this, that we're going to halt tonight because we wouldn't be able to get going to about 7:15 by the time everybody gets warmed up. You're looking at 7:25 and sunset at 8. So the preliminary plan will be that this game will be resumed Tuesday, 5 p.m. at Geneva College. Tuesday, 5 p.m. in Beaver Falls. And that's going to be what we have for that. So the game halted here in the top of the fifth with Geneva leading 5-2. So that's going to be it for tonight then. So again, when it is fully confirmed, you can check out athletics.gcc.edu. But the tentative plan is that this game will be resumed Tuesday at 5 at Geneva, as Geneva has a makeup game on Monday as well, one game at Hiram, and so just trying to plug it in. It seems like that Tuesday is going to work well for everybody to play 3 innings or perhaps more if needed. So with that, we're going to call it a night here from College Field as Geneva leads 5-2. This game suspended in the top of the 5th inning. I want to thank everybody here. Kathy Jacobs, facility manager. Thanks to athletic director Todd Gibson. Thanks to Geneva SID Chris Matthews, Geneva head coach and AD Van Zanik. We appreciate all the help here. And thanks to everybody who has tuned in today and now tonight for what turned out to be a game and a half of PAC action. This is Ryan Briggs saying so long. Geneva leading 5-2. They'll pick it up next week. Until then, and until next time, this is Ryan Briggs saying so long. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Stay safe. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines. Thank you for tuning into the Wolverines Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.